Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to hereby declare this awards ceremony of the University of the Arts London open. So I have the wonderful task of welcoming you to this ceremony on a beautiful day at the Royal Festival Hall overlooking the River Thames. We've all gathered to join our graduates to say a huge congratulations to you. For those about to graduate, this is a landmark moment in your lives. Your hard work and efforts have paid off. You can take enormous pride in the accomplishments you have achieved. As the class of 2025, you are to be congratulated for the perseverance and resilience you have shown in completing your studies, impacted, as your education has, by complex global issues and conflicts and the cost of living crisis. But you have prevailed, and today is a day to be proud and to shine, and to thank those who have enabled you to succeed. 2025 has seen the launch of a new strategic vision for the London College of Communication. Creative communication transforms the world, a commitment to using creativity to make a positive change in communities, industries, and society. And throughout their time, our graduates have also shown a strong commitment to collaboration and care and to local and global connections. Graduates, I know how hard you have worked to reach this moment, and I also know that you weren't alone. Your friends, your family, and our staff were with you on this journey. So, I'm now going to ask all our graduates to make as much noise as possible by clapping and cheering to celebrate and thank the people who have supported you throughout your studies. Let's begin our thanks by recognising the hard work and support of all the staff at the university. Hang on, wait for it. Nearly, wait for it, thank you. Every year, our academic, technical and professional services staff work hard to support our students, making the university a place with people at its heart. Together, they deliver a transformative higher education and provide our graduates with the knowledge, ability and confidence to make a meaningful difference to the world. I see and hear firsthand every day how dedicated they are as they prepare you for the next chapter. They have been with you every step of the way, and I'm sure you would like to join me in giving them a warm round of applause to thank them for encouraging you to achieve your best. The staff. Planning for graduation is a huge endeavour to ensure everything runs smoothly. The team behind today has worked tirelessly to ensure today's occasion is special, and we want to thank them for the impressive way they have prepared for this event. Let's show our appreciation to everyone involved. But I have saved what I'm sure will be your biggest and loudest thank you to the end. The families, carers and friends who have supported you throughout your university journey. You know the difference they have made and the moments they have shared along the way. Can I now ask all graduating students to stand, please, and turn towards your family and your friends. Go for it. Thank you, graduates. Please be seated. Thank you. Well done. I feel incredibly proud and privileged to share this graduation ceremony with you as the Vice-Chancellor of UAL. As I look out, I see tomorrow's change makers, thinkers and leaders. I see representatives of a generation that can drive nations forward, push boundaries and make a difference to those we are here to serve. Recent world events have had a huge impact on all of our lives. As a result, the world has changed significantly and life is more uncertain than ever. Inequalities in society, global conflicts, and the climate change emergency threaten us all. We cannot predict what new challenges we will face over the coming years as we renegotiate our relationship with technology and seek to create a greener and fairer world. All of this makes it hard to predict what is to come. But your achievements demonstrate your strength, resilience, and courage. Amidst all the uncertainty, being here with you today, I feel hopeful and optimistic. You have the power to shape the future for yourself and the communities that you belong to. The attitudes and actions you take as you step out from here will shape not only your own lives, but the lives of those around you. So, graduates, do the right thing. You are talented, creative, and inspiring. It is to you to whom we look to help us build a better future. We know that you will take on this responsibility not as a burden, but as an opportunity to show the world what you can achieve. And I leave you with a quote for today from Maya Angelou. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Please do remember that, graduates, for the future. You graduate with our warmest congratulations and very best wishes for the exciting times that lie ahead. Stay in contact with us and with each other, for together we can achieve so much more together. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. And now, before we present the candidates, we have a message from our Chancellor, Clive Myrie, followed by a special film featuring some of our graduates as they look back on their time at the London College of Communication. Following the film, the Dean of the Media School, Steve Cross, will present the postgraduate candidates for awards from the London College of Communication. We'll now play the films. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to your ceremony, graduates. My apologies that I'm unable to be with you in person today. I'm recording this message from one of the 3D workshops in central St. Martin's as I'm presenting the news this evening. Over the course of my first year as Chancellor of this esteemed institution, I've been consistently impressed by your creativity, problem-solving approach, and resilience. Today, we reflect on and celebrate the remarkable journey you started here, maybe 2, 3, or 4 years ago. And I'm sure many of you only have faint memories of those early days. You see, the human brain has a very interesting way of keeping us humble. The more we progress, learn, and achieve in our lives, the more we seem to forget how far we've come, how much development we've made through hard graft and determination, how much we've simply grown. By completing your studies, you have demonstrated perseverance, adaptability, and patience, the ability to stick with things right to the end, despite the many challenges and surprises that life throws at us. I implore you to keep that same curiosity and determination throughout your professional lives. You're graduating from UAL as experts and specialists in your chosen area of study. But as you move on to new endeavors, you'll yet again be the apprentice, the newbie. Don't let that dissuade you. Indeed, wherever you go next, there is an element of starting again. And that's not quite as bad as it may seem. Each new scenario and experience provides inspiration and learning that make us who we are. We are made of many layers like a prism, reflecting out a unique combination of all we've seen and done. This is how we create, by combining those thoughts and feelings and experiences into a new take on something. And you're not alone in doing this. You have the support of your peers, your friends, your family, and you become part of a vast network of UAL alumni who are known for their professionalism, creativity, experimentation, and innovation. Graduates, I'm so excited to see what you do next, to witness how you influence and shape this world of ours for the better, to marvel at the way you've put to use the skills you've honed here, creating a fairer, more just world where creativity provides answers to urgent social questions. So congratulations, class of 2025.
You came to London College of Communication for a degree, but you're leaving with so much more. It wasn't easy. You questioned yourself, you made mistakes, you made something only you could make. You learned by doing and doing again. You tried things that didn't quite work and kept going until they did. You learned from those moments. They made you who you are today and who you'll be tomorrow. You learned what it took. It took the days you devoted to honing your craft, the nights you spent with friends in the darkroom bar. It took waiting for the lifts in the tower block that never seemed to come, and sprinting for deadlines that always came too fast. It took meeting new people who challenged you. It took sparks of inspiration from tutors and technicians. It took friends, loved ones, and more to push you beyond your comfort zone. It took finding your voice, and sometimes losing it first. But most importantly, it took you. Your decisions, your flair, your unique point of view.
The thing I'm going to miss the most about LCC is the technicians. I feel like they were my friends before I made friends.
One of the best things at LCC was probably the friendships, meeting people from different courses. That's been the highlight of it all.
It's a charm of the building, but broken lifts. Sorry.
The thing that I'll miss about LCC, like just waiting for the lift, like chatting with your course mates and like friends and tutors.
It's the judgment-free zone in my course, in my classmates that I think I'm going to miss.
I'm going to miss the dark room. I've had so much fun down there, being able to create prints.
As time went on, we really, I think, became each other's biggest supporters, and I think this is something that will carry on after LCC as well.
You dreamed of being here, and now you've done it, and you've made it to the end, which is really cute.
I love my friends, being able to collaborate, have a relationship outside of this place as well, because, you know, it's coming to an end now.
It took everything you had to be sitting here today, but you made it, because the world needs creativity. But more than that, it needs your creativity. It needs your passion, your ideas, your guts. And when the time comes to make an impact, we know, and you know, that you've got what it takes. Creative communication transforms the world. We've got this, class of 2025. Good luck.
I confirm that the candidates from London College of Communication to be presented at this ceremony have complied with all the conditions required by University of the Arts, London. I present the following candidates for awards from the Media School. PhD by published work, Edmund Clark. Oh, he's not here. Just, yeah, slightly the wrong side. Research Program PhD, Ellen Carlson. Vera Sergberg. Hannah. MA Advertising, Hannah Brassey. Rafaela Bresulin. Victoria Coleman. Tia Godfrey. Vama Sandeep Gasrani. Padtandai Jideng. Chun Lien Cao. Danane Kana. Juliana Kshiviets. Jiyeyu Lin. Duarte Lopez Serrano. Nok Hei Ng. Emiliano Paz Flores. Ritu Raguram. Kalina Rondiak. Jessica Salomon. Ziyu Shao. Faryab Sheikh. Nudtasit Sungplang. Yusan Tsai. Stella Silibirdi. Daniela Valencia Conticha. Jordan Willis. Xiaoyong Xiu. MA Commercial Photography. Shaima Abdirizak. Yuiqian Hu. Zhenhan Huang. Sarah Larby. Jerchi Liu. Nima Muradpur. Roxanne Owen. Iona Kate Mabel Sherwood. Karpan Sit. Harsh Rajesh Tank. Gabrielle Thomas. Emily White Garay. Charlotte Stella Wilson. Jiali Yo. MA Journalism. Fatima Alma Sharma. Georgia Ambo. Ruta Bakshi. Rafael Benito Chiera Javier de Pinera. Martina Bavetta. Alexander Castle. Natalia de Olivier Magalois. Ariana De Stefano. Marsho Janchuraeva. Christabel Fieros. Eloise Lafourne. Tanya Malik. Charlotte Maricina. Erin Musset. Noira Endakwala Boketti. Sadie Pitcher. Maya Shackham. Mary Jane Viado. Jessica Watts. MA Media Communications and Critical Practice, Anisha Arun. Yuxian Chan. Itao Guai. Bonnie Gua. Joling Jiang. Tuba Khan. Paula Kola. Jershin Lin. Sumyi Ma. Elise Netchelput. Jacob Oritz. Mehek Pasricha. Stephanie Petrides. Afra Noor Ola. Sophia Urbina. Shu Wen Shuye. Rong Jin Jung. Wei Shan Jung. Yushin Zhao. Sir Chi Ju. MA Photography, Ornella Aliaja. Sutadi Chatterjee. Yaorias Chatzakis. Puying Chen. Crispin Day. Junjing Zheng. Yikheng Li. Yizhou Li. Yuchen Liu. Kaiyue Luo. Yachi Luo. Jie Wang. Oh! With Woofy, who's got lost on the way to Crofts. Farhad Yasavalisana. Tianjia Zhong. Yuxuan Zhong. Devanshi, MA Journalism and Documentary Photography, Devanshi Asha. Mohud Isan bin H.J. Mohud Hamza. Abby Brewster. Sarah Chandy. Lulu Chu. Chin Pei Chuang. Morgan Egelnick. Jake Egelnick. Morgan Delaporte. Holly Gupta. David Hadland. Rebecca Hammond. Wenshu Khan. Alvin C.W. Leung. Xiaoyu Liu. Changling Ma. Oscar McKillian Byrne. Richard Mead. Sophia Nassif. Well done. Gabriela Okubu. Salima Prince. Barbara Stepankova. Angus Stewart. MA Public Relations. Esme Clifton. Noemi Maria de Flavis. Ting Yu Deng. Zuzana Fyodorovich. Dong Nguyen Fu. Patricia Fouget. Ching Gan. Yashi Huang. Yi Chun Huang. Fei Liu. Meng Lu. Zinachidi Banfo. Lingtse Shi. Mariana Tenente Guedes de Caravaggio. Ye Tong. Kieran Wung. Tingqiu Wu. Jiatong Sia. Honanet Zadi. Shang Jung. Yuhan Jung. MA Publishing. Beatrix Ambery. Joachim Andrada Neto. Charlotte Armitage. Joshua Butem. Prachi Bhuta. Jasmine Davis. Graziella Di Martino. Dielza Grabanitza. Chloe Green. Shinru Huo. India Lodge. Emily Mahoney. Isla Newton. Jing Yi Shan. Emma Bookman. By the authority of University of the Arts London, I now confer on these candidates the awards for which they have qualified. I'd now like to welcome Kene Eguiano, Provost of London College of Communication, to present the Honorary and Professional Award. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce our honorary degree recipient, Rene Musai, to whom we award an honorary doctorate. Rene Melanie Musai is an independent curator writer, scholar of visual culture and lens-based media, whose critically acclaimed research-led work often highlights Black feminist practices. She pursued an interdisciplinary humanities degree at the University of Vienna before transferring to the London College of Printing, now London College of Communication, where she trained as a practicing artist in photography for her under- and postgraduate degrees. She is currently completing her doctoral studies in art history at University College London. Looking back on her time as a student, Renee says, it helped me become who I am today, shaped the professional and personal choices I made, and the career path I have chosen. I was introduced to autograph during my first year at college and started working there while studying. I met some of my closest friends and collaborators at LCC, such as photographer and queer activist Lola Flash, and curator and writer Michael Macmillan. Long life friendships were formed there and important alliances forged. She continues, while the experience was inspiring and shaping, the lack of diversity in the curriculum and in the student body at the time inspired me to pursue a focused pathway of advocacy in my own work to create a more diverse and inclusive field. During her 2-decade-long tenure as senior curator and head of collection and curatorial at Art Charity Autograph, she secured major Heritage Lottery grants and organized many celebrated exhibitions worldwide, championing contemporary artists such as Zanele Muheli, Phoebe Boswell, Lina Iris Victor, and Ada Silvestri, whose acquisitions, commissions, and publications while leading pioneering archive and educational initiatives. In 2010, she curated the first ever retrospective of veteran photographer James Barnow at Riverton Place. More recently, she organized the exhibitions of Michaeline Thomas, All About Love, at the Burns Foundation in Philadelphia. And I see the face of things to come for Revolution, the 14th edition of the Photo Island Festival in Dublin. When asked about the proudest moments of her career, she states, not one moment, but rather sustained advocacy for and collaboration with artists, long-term allies and dear friends whose work I admire, and who are working towards change using their art as a tool for activism and the creation of new visual languages, and for those whose voices are often silenced, is one of the greatest privileges of the work I do. Renee's writing has appeared in numerous publications, including commissions by Aperture, Phaidon, and Tate. Her research and curation has produced several award-winning artist monographs and other notable projects, such as her recent books, Black Chronicles, Photography, Race, and Difference in Victorian Britain, published by Thames and Hudson in association with Autograph. And also Eyes That Commit, a visual gathering, which is forthcoming with Presto. Since 2009, Renee has been a regular visiting curator and non-resident fellow at the Hutchins Center for African and African American Research at Harvard University, and guest lectured at various higher education institutions internationally. She also returned to the University of the Arts London as an associate lecturer, championing a curriculum that encompasses a more diverse range of artists and writers. She currently acts as Senior Research Associate at the University of Johannesburg Visual Identities in Art and Design Research Center, VIAD, and Chair of the Deutsche Börse Photography Foundation's Advisory Council. Her advice to graduating students is, trust your voice and vision. Unapologetically be yourself and do not be afraid to be both personal and political, to forge and work from and within your own center, and never stop to ask questions of yourself and others. A commitment to critical curiosity, collective care, and deep courage is key. I'm delighted to ask the Chair of Governors, to confer the honorary doctorate of University of the Arts London on Renee Musa.
Good afternoon. It is an absolute pleasure to be here. What a beautiful day and what a beautiful crowd. Allow me to begin with a quote by the great novelist Toni Morrison. I stood at the border, stood at the edge, and claimed it as central, and let the rest of the world move over to where I was. I'm delighted to stand here today and accept this honorary doctorate. Thank you, first of all, UAL, for this lovely recognition of my work. It means a lot. But most importantly, warmest congratulations to all of you graduating today. You did it. Celebrate yourself, and please, again, join me to applaud. To applaud you. It is an honor and a privilege to share this moment with you. Know that you carry multitudes within you and that you are full of potential. Your voices and your visions, both individually and collectively, matter greatly. More about that in a moment. I would not be here today if it were not for the love and the support of many brilliant and beautiful people. Friends, family, lovers, allies, including, especially crucially, my wonderful mother, Andrea René, who is here somewhere from Austria today, who has raised me single-handedly, single-motherly against all the odds and in defiance of an ultra-conservative and often racist society. I learned all of my defiance, all of my care, and all of my determination from you, so thank you for everything. And you can see her laughing in the slideshow in the images in the background somewhere. I left Austria, and for those of you who are old or young enough to remember, think 1960s, Julie Andrews and the Sound of Music, Austria, almost exactly 25 years ago, to study photography at LCC with the legendary Anne Williams, former program director, who's also here today. And back then, in late 1999, I was often told that there is no such thing as a traceable or citable Black feminist or queer trajectory of photography or a Black Victorian presence in the archive or indeed an artistic avant-garde outside of Europe. So a lot of my work ever since, with Autograph as well as independently, has been about showing and imagining otherwise, making visible, amplifying and activating an abundance of diverse practices and histories, or rather her stories, our stories, their stories, queer stories, trans stories, other stories beyond the binary. So my first message to you, if something is missing, ostensibly, create it, name it, illuminate it, invent it, activate it, make it your own and on your own terms. As was mentioned, lifelong friendships were forged during my years at college. What was not said, however, when I returned to LCC in 2003, I was not only ambitious and bright-eyed and full of ideas, but I was also very pregnant. And on my due date, instead of attending the hospital delivery suite, I was happily sitting in a lecture theatre at Elephant and Castle. And then wrote my MA dissertation with my now 22-year-old son Malik on my lap. He's also here somewhere today. Second message, don't let anything deter you or distract you from your mission and from your dream, not for too long anyway. As I stand here today, I also ought to be at my desk to write the final chapters of a PhD project I started a long time ago while birthing a million other things. And yes, the irony of and the beauty of receiving this honorary doctorate just literally moments before submitting my actual doctorate is not entirely lost on me. But like many of us, I'm also blessed with an oftentimes challenging cocktail of delicious and delirious neurodivergencies, including hyper-fluctuating focus. Some call it ADHD. I prefer to think of it as a selective, obsessive, positive obsession, alongside a special cyclical menstrual hypersensitivity, also known as PMDD. Both are wild portals to deep productivity and intense feelings. All to say, life is a wondrous journey of twists and turns, and rarely linear. So message 3, trust your vision and trust your timing. Trust the path and allow it to come together like a revolving, fluid, intimate, radical work of collage, a bit like some of the images in the background. I've worked in curating for more than 2 decades now, making books and exhibitions, but I'm always a student first, continually learning and unlearning. My 4th message to you: embrace the not knowing as much as the knowing. Keep looking with curious, caring, committed, and critical eyes. Allow your art, your ideas, your creativity to be your compass, your shelter, your lighthouse, your abode, your salve, your fuel, and your armor, and also your ammunition when needed. We are living in increasingly difficult and precarious times, in a climate that humbles us daily with rising temperatures, a climate where discriminations and invasions and displacements and violations and genocides in the Congo, in Sudan, in the Ukraine, in Palestine are unfolding right in front of our eyes. Here, now, in these times, more than ever, your voices and your visions matter. It is crucial to speak up and speak out, but what I have learned over the years, more than anything else, is that it is the for, not the against, that sustains us the most. For freedom, for justice, for equality, for equity, for our interconnected futures, and for those who are often silenced. Because no one is, as Angela Davis teaches us, no one is free until we are all free. So I encourage you and I urge you to ask yourself, what is urgent for you right now? What makes you feel deeply? How do you, as an artist, as a creative practitioner, want to reflect and affect our times? Curating, to me, is about practicing care as a remedial antidote to turn care into action, into courage, into change. So message 6, care and dare, be bold. Embrace and shape change, whether structural, personal, cultural, or political. Believe in your lived experience as much as your formal education. Everything is praxis. One of my favorite sci-fi writers, the late Octavia E. Butler, has said, "Every story I create creates me. I write to create myself." So today and each and every day, I encourage you to write yourself in and find your kin. Message 7, think, work, look, make, move, and feel with others. It is so important to travel these paths aligned and in good company, collectively, collaboratively, courageously, carefully, creatively. It has been the greatest pleasure and privilege to forge my career path, working and thinking with and advocating for a constituency of visionary artists and activists. Several of them are here today. Lola Flash, Michael McMillan, Phoebe Boswell, Ada Silvestri couldn't be with us today. Mamdi Aranyong, many wonderful, brilliant artists who put their bodies on the line, who use their voices, who create new languages. So one more final message, I think. My maths is terrible. Number 8, message number 8. Move slowly, listen deeply, focus on progress, not perfection. And remember, rest too is radical. So be gentle with yourselves, breathe, pause, and gift yourself time to recuperate, to recover, and to reorient. In closing, I come back full circle to Toni Morrison. Don't be afraid to claim and create your own center. Enjoy. Manifest pleasure in what you do. Celebrate how far you have come and where you are going. Celebrate you, all your achievements. And manifest joy and congratulations. I wish you all the best and I'm excited to see what you do next. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm now delighted to present the professorial awards, which the Chair of Governors will confer. The university has resolved to confer the title of Professor of Culture and Economy on Rebecca Bremer for her outstanding academic leadership and groundbreaking research and scholarship. The university has resolved to confer the title of Professor of Internationalization of Higher Education on Karen Stanton in recognition of her exemplary leadership and student-focused dedication to excellence. Now, I'd like to introduce the Dean of Media School, Steve Cross, to present the undergraduate candidates for awards from London College of Communication.
I present the following candidates for awards from the Media School. BA Advertising, Amara Ahmed. Victoria Beck. Elisar Boumatar. Emily Brown. Ella Chowdhury. Anastasia Christophe. Maya Cumley. Arabella Crossley. Eleonora Kuka. Jamana El-Gindi. Annabelle English. Chenge Erdi. Wanshan Feng. Ewan Flynn. Ala Gulesh. Stella Gertensen Marengo. Christina Yondazova. Miles Hinder Green. Wai Shu. Mohammed Tariq Hussain. Ria Jagota. Amelia Jędrzejewska. Junai Jia. Rebecca Jones. Sachin Kanda. Gursimran Kaur. Sina Kim. Ryu Kuriyama. Yoki Leung. William Lewis. Xiao Luo. Joseph Namata. Yan Hung Ng. Emmanuel Nocelli. Eduarda Schneider-Fritzen. Emma Skinner. Samuel Stanley. Tsi Tung. Kiara Tikau. Yusuf Turk. Finn van Gils Mooney. Laura von Mullen-Brown, Yishun Wong, Hazel Yeo, Jwama Yunchin, BA Contemporary Media Cultures, Ilsu Iron, Katie Burrows, Nandini Devan, Zainab El Nafati, Charlotte Sophia Fuchs, Wai Chuen Fong, Michelle Lagrada Ho, Siuki Lam, Kavan Lo, Jiaxin Li, Louise Manglalan, Kieran Pang, Luka Plavljanic, Oriesta Jameen Sir, Malika Shakur, Adam Tai, Shin Tan, Eva Timoney, Amanda Vogt, Malali Wianella, L. Wilson Cousins, Si Wing Wong, Juan Ying Shu, Chun Yu, Yixuan Zhao, BA Journalism, Badu Ungwa, Mohammed Azagar, Dia Bichu, Meti Bekele, Sarah Belkadi, Libby Cameron, Sofia Chasovskaya, Jacinta Elif de Souza Vieira, Ruby Fletcher, Rowan Gilhooly, Sylvie Guild, Lucy Harris, Iman Herji, Reese James, Estelle Kasimi, Zara Karlieva, Lydia Liben, Zuzana Malagovska, Leah, gosh, Leah Mighty, Abdullahi Iman Muhammad, Senga Mbioki, Leah Kiandandu Roriz Rubin, Sinead Owasu Amofa. Sri Pandey Nayoman. Shazia Pereira. Sabir Rahman. Savannah Robinson. Annalise Sargent. Jaya Sharma. Kavana Spence. Rebecca Stokes. Ethan Thompson. Aoife Wall. Olivia Watts. Zaloa Williams. Najma Yafana. Ayoung Jung. BA Hons Magazine Journalism and Publishing, Ananaya Agawala. Ebony Ashton. Lily Rose Barsky. Aisha Borgia. Erin Bullock. Sophie Dmitrovich. Esther Enyinaya. Leila Espinoza. Madison Frost Skinner. Ruby Gould. Derek Helmi Nagib. Kyra Hobkirk. Katie Howes. Imogen Kernan. Grace Kilby. Phoebe Knight. Gina Ling. Hannah Mohammed. Khadija Mohammed Abdillahi. Tia Ndom. Alicia Mwakulula. Tia Ndom. Teo Polframan Gaze. Cassini Panel. Gracie Ward. Edward Watts. Jessica Young. BA Honours, Media Communications. Rania Arechi. Derin Akosbek. Lubomir Batsiev. Kirsty Bell. Vittoria Benigno. Pavan Beering. Alexandra Bokti. Koi Buckley. Ayana Bhutan. Laurie Campbell. Alexandra Stefania Capitan. Xie Chan. Jia-Ying Chen. Amy Davis. Anda Demi. Sophia Diachetti. Kenzie Eltonsi. Amelia Fowler. Kiara Francis. Mark Gaines. Edie Goulden. Dear Gracias Veo, Udi Gu, Yunjia Gu, Yi Ming Guo, Shreya Gupta, Lilu Hamelin Segura, Shinrun He, Buntie Huang, Ayan Hussein, Kendresa Isufi, Rutva Jayant Kumar, Junmei Ki, Asiya Kabush, Duani Kedya, Yanel Ketasika, Valeria Kim, Amy Kluger, India Kuna, Kelly Kwok, Yoe Leung, Ize Lee, Yuliying Li, Rui Lin, Anisha Madadi, Tamuka Magaya, Borisa Mahamdun Ronkul, Leo Mazur, Hannah McDermott, Theodora Madanaj, Mohammed, Oriana Noel, Orcheseg Bamio Nunu, Michael Osunkoya, Yawen O, Olu Watobi Owuei, Tanya Pabaru, Julie Pan, Christian Panasales Laberetta, Esanes Pensoy, Saitong Piao, Adia Ramat, Veronica Samsonova, Allegra Scrow, Trevor Soa, Xiaoqi Tang, Philippa Thompson, Asim Tipu, Amy Valda, Sarah Walker, Casey Woodbridge, Ran Jung, Jie Jung, Chung Zhou, Shui Zhou, Yi Zhou, Chen Wei Zhuang, BA Honours Photography, Ellie Avison, Lee Bai, Alfie Barnes, Serhan Tsai, Zeriu Chen, Cindy Como, Madison Corleone Perry, Noam D, Forrest Flanders. Anna Freer. Millicent Gee. Finley Gilsey. Mateusz Granica. Kai Feng Gu. Charlotte Harper. Isaac Hartill. Yenyi He. Katya Hutusen. Honorata Richak. Yidan Huo. Thomas Keeville. Felicity Kolb. Summer Lam. Ji-hoon Lee. Ying-Ying Lee. Zisheng Lee. Yu-Chen Lin. Oliver Lloyd. Ivan Locke. Yi-Jun Lu. Robert McAlaney. Iris McCulloch. Lola Medal. Larnica Van Zyl. Xiangchu Yuen Meng. Javier Mordi. Victoria Nedelcheva. Luke Needham. Min An Win. Chaylin O. Amanda Otieno. Eliza Outlaw. Marinus Overbecker. April Pace. Jason Papaioannidis. Sophia Parfit. Alice Parkins. Niharika Patak. Isaiah Poitou. Alice Ricardo. Jasmine Rogers. Gemma Rubinstein. James Salmons. Kitty Seward. Kong Shi. Philip Skiba. Jialin Sun. Zhongting Sun. Susanna Teal. Jiahao Wang. Churen Wong. Haoxiang Wen. Maisi Yao. Xiaoyan Ye. Sorry, was that Macy Yao? No. It was Xiaoyan Zhe. No. Adrian Zayshaw. Le Chen Zheng. Yantong Zhou. BA Honours Photojournalism and Documentary Photography. Hibo Ahmed. Lucas Bayliss. Aaron Carter. Zhao Yung Chen. Catherine Cuero Miranda. Leela Culliford. Rebecca Edwards. Thomas Fagsweet. Ruby Harrison. Shahir Iqbal. Rai Isbel. Jing Yao Jia. Pan Ning Jiang. Xiao Yu Zhao. Emma Lacotte. Kimberly Lee. Ling Shuo Li. Chen Cheng Li. Jun Hao Lim. Maisie Lopez. Zoe Luckman. James Mangles. Louis Mitchell. Haytham Mohammed. Megan Parker. Darcy Phillips. Kitty Quinton. Tom Schwimbeck. Olivia Verhelder Dios. Tien Xiao Wong. Jack Worsley. Zhou Wu. Xiu Zuo. BA Honours, Public Relations. Esther Agiekum. Lucy Baker. Faye Barnes. Amelia Bebbington Wood. Adriana Bednash. Eden Chapman. Cynthia Ebiwuchi. Isabella Lisburn. Emanuela Matondo Nsavata. Catherine Mulshaw. Ranho Nogi. Abigail Nsimundela Mutika. Leila Biohu Oliver. Alexandra Pientak. Raisa Rahmat. Levi Sky. Whoa! Laura Tavas. Melitza Vidit. Young Joe. God. And last but not least, BA Journalism, Ayang Zhang. Photojournalism and documentary photography, Alistair Isaac Shared. BA Photojournalism and documentary photography, Isabella de Javier Cavallo. BA Contemporary Media Cultures, Agnes Kong. BA Media Contemporary Cultures, Shay Y. Alitza Pang. MA Commercial Photography, Lena Taylor Tita Betemont? Thank you. MA Commercial Photography, Maggie Zhaoqi Liu. BA Photography, Isabel Yusufian. MA Media Communications, Olivia Chow. Design for art direction. Kind of wrong ceremony, but anyway, if she's here, come on down. Ka Wing Kavyeng Cheng. BA Photography, Philadelphia Luke Kroon. Contemporary Media Cultures, Lisa Chia Ping. MA Photojournalism and Documentary Photography, Shi Pai Chung. Finally, MA Commercial Photography, Harini Kumar. By the authority of University of the Arts London, I confer on these candidates the awards for which they have qualified. And I now call on Charlotte Maricina, a graduate of MA Journalism, to respond on behalf of the student body. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte Maricina, a graduate of the MA Arts and Lifestyle Journalism program, and I'm so excited to be speaking today. Class of 2025, congratulations. Reaching this moment took years of hard work, so take it all in and be proud of yourself as you celebrate this major milestone. You deserve it. To all of our friends and family who are here today, and to those who aren't, thank you. We wouldn't be here without your help and willingness to answer our calls when we were stressed about upcoming assignments and contemplating if getting this degree was even worth it. I'm so honored to be speaking at today's graduation. When I finished my undergrad in 2022, I didn't think I would ever go back to school, so I definitely did not think I'd be standing here 3 years later. My journey to UAL has been an unexpected one. After graduating with my bachelor's, I began working for a company reviewing tech products. Long story short, it was not my passion. It wasn't long before I knew I needed a change, and that's when I applied to UAL. Uprooting my life from New York to a country where I knew no one and have only visited briefly was daunting and, truthfully, super hard. Not only did I, like most of you, have to experience the brutal London rental market and figure out how to use the tube system, but I also had to learn British slang, which was a lot more confusing than I thought it was going to be. 2 years later, and I'm still taken aback when someone asks me if I'm all right. But all in all, I started UAL scared, questioning my life decisions, and feeling way less qualified than my peers. I can happily say that almost 2 years later, I'm a completely different person. During my time at UAL, my classmates and I had amazing opportunities to interview artists, explore different areas of journalism, and learn from overqualified professors whom I can only dream of one day emulating. I began freelancing on weekends, and in my final few months, I landed a dream internship at National Geographic Traveler after connecting with alumni Carlina Vallecchio, who spoke to our class earlier in the year. In just 1 year, I accomplished my goal of writing and editing at an esteemed travel publication, all thanks to UAL. While the practical skills and knowledge I learned from my classes and work experience have shaped me as a journalist, it's the people that I met and the confidence that I've gained that stands out from my time here. It's the UNESCO-backed group project I worked on with my classmates and the celebratory drinks that followed, of course, that I'll remember the most. and the memories and solidarity we shared, commiserating over our final major project, and sometimes confusing feedback from our course leader during post-class trips to Weatherspoons, which will stay with me forever. Leaving UAL, I'm more confident than ever, not just in my journalistic abilities, but in my ability to start all over again. I'm now more confident in my ability to work on a team, accept criticism, and improve the next time. It's the type of confidence you can only gain from having to do 5 versions of your final major project just to be told that you need to start all over again. Even though I have left London, the community I built here continues to support me. I still rely on my group chat with 3 of my classmates, shout out Eloise, MJ, and Tui, or hearing about professional opportunities from my course tutors. In the months since my program ended, I'm continually inspired by my peers here at UAL. It's so motivating to see all my classmates doing just what they wanted to when they first began their degree. From reading Erin's reviews of the latest Star Wars series, or Georgia and Marsha's pieces published in Dazed, to watching Maya's final major project play at a film festival, everyone's work is a true testament to how UAL has set us up for success. I'm going to end my speech in an admittedly cliche way, but I want to share a quote from the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button that helped me during times I felt less sure of my life decisions than I do now. For what it's worth, it's never too late or too early to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Start whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best of it or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people who have a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you're not, I hope you have the courage to start over again. To the class of 2025, life after graduation won't always be easy. At one point or another, you will face rejection, which will lead to you comparing yourself to others on LinkedIn. Been there, it's not fun. But in those moments of self-doubt and despair, I hope you use what you've learned here and lean on the community you've made at UAL. Let them serve as a reminder of how hard you've worked, and allow them to help push you to your full potential. And if you really need a change, remember there is always time to start over. This is just the beginning. Thank you and congratulations.
Charlotte, thank you for sharing your personal story, for those wise words and messages of encouragement. Well done, class of 2025. You've made it, and we're here to congratulate you. So can I call on everyone in the auditorium to give you one more round of applause? As we've heard from so many people over the whole of this week, the world needs creativity, but it needs your creativity. Be strong, be courageous, bold, and daring, because this is what UAL is about, and this is what UAL equips you for. It's my sad duty now to bring proceedings to a close. Can I ask you all to stay seated whilst the procession leaves the auditorium? And with a sad heart, I now declare the 2025 awards ceremony closed.